Welcome to CTV Sports and the first game of the World Polo 2024 Palm Beach Open, where we have Casablanca going up against Pilot.
And coming today from the Polo farm at Pilot, you can see a very nice picture there of the field. 78 degrees Fahrenheit, perfect conditions here for this first match of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open.
Yeah, and of course we're at the Grand Cherry Polo Club, and we're bringing you this game today from the beautiful Pilot Polo Farm. And these players, they are ready to go. Let's talk about them. Yeah,
let's talk about the defending champions, Casablanca, out there, of course, in the grey, led by Grant Ganzi at number 1, playing off 3 goals. Rufino Ben-Sadon at number 2, coming in off 8 goals. Sapo Cassette, 9-goaler there at number 3. And then, of course, the very talented 6-goaler Hilario Figueres playing the number 4 position. They are a 26-goal team. Pilot, led by Curtis Pilot at number 1, 0 goals. Number 2, Lucas James, the 7-goaler, the first of the 2 7-goalers at number 3, Santos Merlos. And at back, the 10-goaler, Facundo Pierres, 10 goals. So that team coming in at 24 goals. So Pilot will be given 2 goals on handicap.
Yeah, I would like to welcome the Pilot Polo team, of course, to the World Polo League. And this is actually a beautiful Pilot Polo Farm, actually right around the corner from the Santa Rita Polo Farm. It is another private facility, so we do appreciate everyone's understanding there. It is open to the public when we have a game, but during the week it is a private facility. So we'd like to thank Curtis Pilot and the Pilot Polo team, and of course the World Polo League. CTV Sports, as we get our final words here from our international umpires. Now, remember, we are using the challenge system, and each team will receive 1 challenge per half. That's 2 challenges in the game. You need to use it or lose it, and you can challenge any call, any ball placement. And, of course, that'll go into our third man / IRO instant replay official here in the CTV studios. All of the triggers are in place. Looks like we got everybody lined up, ready to go. I'll talk about the triggers more as the game goes on. We got everyone lined up for our first bowl in, so away we go.
And let's see how the defending champion can fare here. Well, they've picked up the first throw in here with the number 4, Hilario Figueres, wanting to make an impression early on here. Ball taken off him there by Pilot. Santos Merlos, as I say, one of the 2 7-goalers here. Stolen again by Rufino Ben-Sadon, but didn't quite get away with it on that occasion. Now then, Pierres, Facundo Pierres, just biding his time before he makes that first pass. Goes out to the right-hand side looking for Santos. And we have our first whistle.
Yes, you remember you got the 2 goals up there, as Jan said. We have 26 goals against 24. Keep an eye on number 4 here. Facundo's going to go for a little pass. He's looking for Merlos to the right here. And you get a whistle there. So as Santos is going from left to right, did he have enough time to come across there? Looks like they're going to say no. He was moving as Sapo was closing the window. And they're in range here. Now, remember, we do have the 2-point conversion in place today, so anything scored from behind center field will be worth 2 points during a shot, penalty shot or regular play. And we have the buzzer beater in place. So after the second horn rings and the ball is still moving, wherever that ball ends up, either through the goal or over the end line, that will be the next play. Here comes Sapo, penalty 5A.
Oh, it's definitely high. Looks pretty straight to me there. Look at that. What an impressive strike there by Sapo Cassette. Absolute textbook.
Not a bad way to start off the game here, Jan, with a penalty 5A. So that ball, if you look at it, where's the 60 at? We're going to be about a good 120 yards out in Sapo. And this was almost stopped out of the air. Lucas James, what a try there. He almost pulled that ball out of there, volleyed it. But another spectacular, and Sapo has been fabulous from the penalty line.
Yes, he certainly has. So back to the halfway line they go then. Second throw in of the match. Left behind, coming around the outside, picked up now by Rufino. And Rufino's got a little bit of a gap. But can he get past Pierres? Pierres will push him out, will try, and well, no, he's going to take it on his stick side. Deep in front of his own half, a little steal here. Now he went for the under the next shot. Had to be very, very quick. Nice little touch. Cool little touch there from Hilario. Second attempt now. He's trying to find another little gap. Left behind for Cassette. Yeah, but there was a little whistle on that play.
So they come around the corner here, and we're going to be seeing a lot of this today is Rufino and Facundo. And when he turned the corner there, they all came together in a bunch. So we'll let the umpires work this one out. A little give and go there from Hilario. He got there quick. And looks like this one is going to be a bowling. So no foul on the play. And they're inside the 60-yard line here. So Casablanca with a bit of an advantage. It bounces off of the pony. Shot on goal by Rufino Benzadone. And what a next shot here.
Yeah, second time lucky. He tried that just a few moments before. And this time he got it just right. Timed it perfectly. Rufino picking up his first goal.
Yeah, Rufino having a great season also. And, you know, Casablanca losing in their semifinal. So they're coming in ready to go here as La Ernita will face off against Park Place on Sunday in that final. It was a great semifinal game. So they should be tuned up. Here we go, though, on the bowling picked up here. First touch of the day by Lucas.
Over to the boards they go. A little bit of traffic on those boards. Picked up now, turned around. And once again, Sapo, Cassette. Yeah, had to leave that one. Santos Merlos coming in for the play. Both teams not quite yet playing their rhythm. Picked up now by Facundo. Pierres stops, turns. Wants to get a little bit of calmness into the game. Leaves that one for Lucas James. Back to Pierres. But he's got traffic coming in from Sapo Cassette. Took his time. Nicely done. Still Pierres. Sends it across where he's got two attacking players waiting for him. A tricky shot. And what an incredible goal if that went in. I thought it went in, Dale.
Yeah, this is another part, probably not an easy finish at all on this. Watch this play. They come back in here. Great pass down the center from Facundo. And wow, Lucas. Unbelievable there on that open shot. And that'll take us to our first courtesy change today. We'll use a courtesy change somewhere in the middle of the Chukker. Sometimes a little bit before, a little bit after. And a good shot here of the pilot pit crew.
Incredible.
Yep. Facundo Pierres coming off his Argentine Open 2023 win with La Natividad. And he's got a number of opens. And just a spectacular player, Facundo Pierres. And, of course, Brother Gonzalito playing. And his cousin, Tamacho Pierres.
Yep.
Playing in those. We have a lot of Pierres playing in the World Polo League.
Well, Dale, I mean, if we look at the roster here, we've got, as you said...
Here's a shot, that shot one more time. Here's the next shot from Facundo Pierres. And that ball's going to land. Let's keep an eye on this here as they open this ball up. And, wow.
Incredible.
Spectacular.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unbelievable. Lucas James. First of all, full speed with a man right on your hip. I mean, and then also doesn't hit the pony on the follow through. Just a brilliant play there with Lucas James, and so good with the polo ball. And hence him wearing the number 2 on 7 goals. And young Santos Merlos wearing the 3 because Lucas, he is a goal-scoring machine when he gets going. It's going to be Pierres to win the bowling.
Yeah, he runs into a bit of traffic. Sapo Cassette giving him the first challenge, but again, he takes the scenic route. Nice little ball into midfield. Picked up nicely now by Rufino. Has a bit of time to stop and turn. But again, both of these teams not wasting any time getting it to a very, very high level pace here. And we are still in that very first chuck-up. On the boards, nicely turned. Sapo Cassette. Now then, he's got a bit of space to work with. Who's he going to be looking for? Gansey's going up there, but he's got a man on to try and shake him. Possibly now the pass. No, he's going to go across field. Nobody there. Might get a second chance. And, you know, as that ball came back across over the field, we have a whistle.
And this play is pretty similar. Do you remember when I was talking? Watch, Sapo hits a nice ball down the center here, looking, but backed up cleanly by Santos. Gets the angle, and Facundo's going to turn onto this ball quickly.
Yep.
And then you have Sapo coming in from right to left. And this play is very similar to what Alejandro. Remember I was talking about Alejandro Villastrada was telling me about the intimidation play.
Yes.
Just in even at a high level with these players, and even though they're riding the best horses in the world, and of course the best pilots in the world, and they, but just coming in and pulling out, you know, you make a player kind of look up. And at the speed of the game is just increasing so much.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah, and just how and just with a lot of the rule change and procedure changes, and we're always looking for ways with the World Polo League as we're always breaking things down, looking over the tapes, checking out different ways to speed the game up, make it faster, but you got to keep it safer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so he talked a lot about maybe this being a call that's being put in a little more.
Right.
Even though you got two top players in the world right there, Sapo, former Tango player, and has the ability to pull out. So, they'll move it to center, like the call, and we're going to see if he goes for 2 points here. He's going to go down the center with it.
It's very deep, and a little pick up there on the near side.
And that was Santos.
Yeah. He's a little lucky there, Lucas James, the number 2, trying to just put it through.
On the 5B, so it looks like he's trying to go for one because he had that ball. And that's one of the lower shots. Remember, we were talking about when Santi Topolino made it. He didn't hit it really high.
True.
The next one was Freddie Mannix. He hit it a little bit higher. He hit it by, and we had Chris Campson almost make one yesterday in the 8-goal final. Congratulations to Amaro. Here we go. On the knock-in, it's going to be Casablanca looking for Benzadone, but picked up here and controlled by Merlos.
Santos still in control. Leaves it for Pierres. Pierres now wants to send it back up into that danger zone. Oh, good touch. Really good touch. Pilot needs to just make a little bit of space there for the number 3. And Lucas James picking up his second goal. What a cracking pass from Facundo.
Yeah, so Facundo's going to go to Santos here, though. They rotate around, right? So here's Facundo, then back to the number 3. The Santos will pick it up right there. And Curtis does a good job here, just putting a little ride off on Hilario, and that gives Santos Merlos the opportunity to get the finish.
Yep. So, 2 goals apiece, plus those 2 goals for Pilot on handicap, 4 goals to 2. Well, you can't really complain. It's been a very exciting first chukker here, Dale, in this first match of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open 2024. Remember, Casablanca are the current defending champions. Picked up on the halfway line by the number 2, Rufino Benzadone. Lucas James coming in for the challenge. Still Casablanca in possession. We'll leave that one for Sapo. He'll be looking upfield to see where he can play this one too. Creating a bit of space there. Outrunning Facundo Pierres. Sapo Cassette. And I can understand why he was appealing. Umpires decided to not blow on that play. And very quickly, Pilot turning defense into offense. Hilario doing a very good job there, winning that little duel against Facundo Pierres. Sends it back down the line. Benzadone with a perfect pass. And that's going to be picked up. Oh, this is nice. This is very good polo here from Casablanca. And Sapo Cassette with a finish. My goodness.
Yeah, and I believe if the time stays clean here, he should have been right there with the buzzer beater. No problem, Jan. And they'll make sure to correspond everything with the field here. But based on our clock inside, he definitely finishes here. And so goal. What a great finish, great ending, great give and go. So stay with us. We'll get everybody else a fresh pony. We'll be back for our second chukker of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
I'm Jan-Eric Frank. Great to have you with us.
And we are bringing you our first game of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open Grand Champions Polo Club, where we are at the Pilot Polo Farm, where we have Casablanca and Pilot. And 26 goals Casablanca, 24 Pilot, 2 goals on handicap, 2 from the field, 4 goals for Pilot, and then 3 goals scored by Casablanca. And very quick start by both teams here again.
Indeed, it's has not disappointed. We expected this to be the case, and we are delighted to welcome Pilot to the World Polo League. And check this out. Well, look at that. That's exactly what the World Polo League is all about. Another amazing shot here. Let's have another look at this as just from the throw in here with the number 3. Santos Merlos just takes it round, leaves it now behind for the number 4. Pierres opens those shoulders, hammers one over all the players, bang, and that is the way you play World Polo League Polo.
Wow. I mean, you had what a goal we saw from Sapo on the 5A, which was like about from 120, and now Facundo coming around and just snapping one from 130. Que golazo, Facundo Pierres.
And they're on the move again with the number 3 this time, Lucas James, but I think he might have just been caught a little bit offside there. Let's have another look. Ball was thrown into play. Here it comes on your screens. There he is with the number 4, Facundo. Little chip shot. And then there, the number 2, Rufino Benzadon, having established himself on that line just a fraction earlier.
Yep, right. Good distance shoot. He's right there closing the door. So penalty 5A once again, Sapo.
Sends it out to the left. A lot of space there for Benzadon. Stops, turns. Yeah, Pierres needs to allow a little bit of space. Again, out to the left-hand side. Yeah, I think he got him a little bit off guard there. Santos Merlos trying to turn the ball around. Long reach, but didn't quite get the control, so this could be another opportunity here. Well, luckily he got the hook just in time, Lucas James. Pierres picking up the loose ball, and he'll run with this one. Sends it across the field. Nobody really marking that number 2 player, Lucas James. A little bit too short or too steep there for Pierres. But you can see here there's a lot of combination plays, a lot of set plays that they're working on now. And with a straight run to go, Lucas James. Can he finish? Gets a hook. Who's that next player in line? Well, Grant would have cleared it, but we do have a whistle on that play right in front of the goalmouth.
Yeah, great passing here by the Pilot team. Facundo all the way across the field finds Lucas. Lucas goes back to him, and then they, kind of give and goes. Right here, they're controlling by Lucas, and then you get a whistle on the hook. And so you will get, see what they decide to do. And looks like they're going to go with the 1. So you have the blocking foul when Lucas is taking it in and a man comes up and makes a hook.
Right.
So it doesn't give him time to make that play. So remember, you can go 2 or the 1, and looks like they're going to go with the 1. So remember, you have when you the way the penalty 1 reads, to foul in the vicinity of the goal to save a goal, and in this case, the vicinity inside. Okay, this ball's sitting right on the line, so this ball would not count as 2. We'll see if they go for it or they control it. Looks like they'll give it back to Santos on the page. He's going to control this one on the 5B. Oh, actually, continuation of the 1. So possession play with the penalty 1. So 1 goal for. It's a team Pilot goal, but as Jan and I, we always seem to give it to the player that had control, Lucas. But Pilot goal on the 1 and control, and here we go. Take it back quickly by Sapo.
Well, Cassette still in control. Leaves Lucas James behind, cuts across the field. Still Sapo Cassette. Takes the pace out a little bit. Getting ever so closer and closer to that goal. Here comes the shot round the outside. Sapo Cassette, bang, a little deflection. Where's that ball going to land? It's going to be picked up by the number 2, Rufino Bensadon. Now, can he get round the outside of Lucas James? Well, he did, but the shot just wide.
Yeah, deep neck shot there. Actually, I don't know how he pops that ball up in the air like that when they're that close. And but a nice attempt. And you see they have number 1 and 2, the fields there. These fields run on north and south at the Pilot Polo Farm. And 2 spectacular fields there. They have the, saw the tent areas in between the fields. Their stables are on the far south side of the property. As I said, just down the road, when you come into the Santa Rita Polo Farm, you make a right. They're right to the left there. Nice shot here of Facundo Pierres, giving some word, talking to his team. Get them lined out. And a good start here by the Pilot Polo team. Remember, as we go to our courtesy change, it says 2 brackets of 3. They're going to play a cross bracket and 1 bracket of 4. They play within. So they have the 2 brackets, again, with the 3 teams each bracket. Mm-hmm. They're going to play the cross bracket, which is always exciting. Then we have a one bracket of 4. They'll play within their bracket. And the cross bracket will have full rank, and they'll rank the teams, and the top 2 teams will advance straight to the semifinals. And then the top team in the 4 team bracket, which is bracket 3, will also advance. And then they'll take the 3rd place, the 3rd team in the cross bracket, and the 2nd place team in the bracket of 4. And they're going to play another match. So they're going to have one more game, but it's going to give them the opportunity
to qualify.
To qualify for the semifinals. So a huge game for them. And then they'll go 1 and 4, 2 and 3, and we'll find out who goes to the finals of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. Everybody back on the field, ready to go after our courtesy change. Santos, he'll leave it for Facundo.
And Pierres will just take his time. 10 goal of that sends it out to the left-hand side. You see those passes are absolutely majestic and so perfect and so precise. Santos Merlos now. 2 little plays, a little bit unlucky bouncing ball. Cleared, comes off the player with the number 2 on his shirt there, Lucas James. Well, as you said it, Dale, at the moment, Pilot very much seem to be in control of this game, have a lot more ball possession in this first chukker and a half. Here comes the under the neck shot. Very close there, but worth a try. Facundo Pierres, maybe a yard or so out to the far post.
They're very offensive minded, as you said. They've been moving the ball quickly. Looks like Facundo looking for an extra horse or mallet or something. He was definitely cueing his team, but they're going to go with the knock-in, Hilario.
Figueres out to the left-hand side. Yeah, I thought he might do that. Looking for Sapo. Wait for that ball to come over on his stick side. So 9 goals versus 10 goals, or former 10 goals versus 10 goals. Back to Hilario. Still Figueres, still Casablanca. Sapo going up with him. Out to the left. So again, these 2 working very well together. Sapo, Cassette, in jumps Bensadon, just beaten to it there by a defending player from Pilot. Hilario slams on the brakes. He's another one of those big hitters. He's within range, decides to leave this one for Sapo. Coming up to the 60 mark spot. And then the attempted shot to goal. And a whistle.
Ooh, I thought Sapo might fire that one.
Yeah,
when he got the ball from, picked it up from Hilario. When he right before there, I thought he might, because he made that one. Remember, he made the one from like 130, and then this ball kind of came off at a little, kind of a weird angle.
Yeah.
Quick line change. We'll let him talk about it. And remember, both teams have their challenges. And the triggers, as we have a little break in the action, as the umpires are talking, triggers stand as always to check to see if a goal is in or out. Check and see if the ball goes out of bounds, either on the end line or on the sideline. So that'd be check and see if it's safety, if the defending team hits it over. And also when the ball goes out of bounds on a change of possession, cop on the pitch, which has been works very well, because if they cannot figure it out, or when they could not figure it out, then it goes automatically to a bowl-in, and then it becomes a lottery. So that's worked well to be able to have that trigger. Anytime the horses come together on any kind of ride-off or contact, you can check to see which players producing the danger. And then, of course, now we're seeing with hook or hard play between two, they can use it there. And, of course, any on sports like conduct, and we have our umpire. Okay, so we did have a trigger. This is an umpire trigger. We had one umpire called, and so I was going to talk about the umpire trigger, where you have one umpire thinks it's one way, and the other umpire thinks it's the other way. And so they go to the third man / IRO, and it was against the Casablanca team, penalty 5A, and we'll continue from there.
On the move then, Casablanca have it. Sapo Cassette. Deep in his own half, sends it out to the left-hand side, a little bit short, or is it for Hilario? Well, Facundo had already established himself on that line, and he will get the whistle.
They work it down past center field. Pilot are kind of bringing it down, and Casablanca steals it away. Sapo goes up for a little short there, and you can see Hilario was trying to get over from the right to left, and then he tried to clear out, bounce off his pony, changing the line once again. So, in range here for Facundo, and or Sapo. Or Santos, as Santos took the 5B, and they have the ability now to either they can dribble this ball, or they can take one shot. Looks like Facu's going to go ahead and kind of line it up here. They might maybe go for it. He hit a brilliant shot earlier. Here comes Piedez.
Taps it in. Wants to get a little bit closer. Benzadon will be the first defender. Yeah, fakes the shot. Behind him, leaves it now for Santos Merlos. Didn't quite get the perfect finish on that. Picked up now by Figueres. Hilario. Good work there from Rufino Benzadon, trying to take out of the equation Santos Merlos, and he's going to get a run out of this. Intercepted. Cassette saying, surely that must have been mine. Ball goes out to the boards. Pierres up against Ganzi. Tries to come out on it. He does come out on his stick side. There's the hook attempt from Ganzi. Pierres felt it, knew it was coming. Stolen now by Cassette. Yeah, and he will get that whistle that he wanted.
Right around the 30-second warning horn, as Facundo is working across, Grant comes in, then Sapo. Sapo gets a piece of it there.
Yeah.
And it looked like that ball's coming across the field. And then you get the whistle. And they're going to give this ball back to Casablanca. So they'll take it to center. And it is before the horn. So about 4 seconds here for the first warning horn. And looks like they're going to switch the ball around here. Now, Lario's been hitting the ball very deep. We talked about that.
Yes, he has.
Take for center. Sapo's been very strong from the penalty line, 2, 3, and 4. They have a lot of shooters between Grant, Rufino, Sapo, and Hilario. It looks like Hilario here on the gray mare. He's going to take his time teeing this up, so we'll see if he goes for the two-pointer. And he said they use that a lot of different ways, the teams this year. We've seen some short plays, seen some teams go for it. It's not an easy play. And here comes Figueres.
So that to the left-hand side. Now, I'm sure even if he doesn't make a two-point conversion, a point would go down very well with Casablanca. Haven't scored yet here in the second chukker. It's all been very much pilot. There's the under the neck shot. And that again will just go slightly wide out to no man's land. So, and with that, that brings us to the end of chukker number 2. So pilot with a penalty one and a great goal by Facundo Pierres, 2-0. This is going to get exciting, and make sure you join us for chukker number 3 when we come back right here on CTV Sports.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
All right, here we go. Welcome back. Third chukker action. Casablanca pilot. First game of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. And we went through the breakdown. We have bracket 1 when we have a pilot, Gaia Polo, Park Place. And that's 1, 2, 3. And then the cross bracket with bracket 2, Casablanca, Alegria, Maltese Falcons. And then we have the bracket 3 with the 4 teams, Senfes, Travieso, Aspen Valley, and Audi. So a lot of teams, very strong, and man, I'm not seeing a lot of 10-goalers playing this term too.
7. We got 7
10-goalers playing. So back here, yeah, I think you said it. Very offensive-minded pilot team here, and well, 2 unanswered goals in the second. And that's where you get your 6-3. So see if this Casablanca team, they have been very strong in the 4th and 5th. So they come around here, picked up and taken and controlled by Lucas.
James still working that ball. Ganzi in pursuit. Lucas getting a lot of touches here, and that's the pass into Casablanca territory. Picked up now by Hilario. Looking for, and he's found Sapo Cassette. Good pick up here by the 9-goaler. Hammers another one of those monster shots high in the sky. He was looking for Rufino Bensadon. Picked up now by Facundo Pierres. Still Pierres. Ganzi coming in for the challenge. Bensadon just in front of him. Just taking out a moment here. Rufino needs to clear. That ball was coming. Back up to the number 3. Santos. Stolen by Rufino. Bensadon. He's got 3 pilot defenders around him. And that ball. I was going to say, will he be able to keep it in play? didn't really have anywhere to go. He had a player in front of him, a player behind him, and a player to the side of him.
Great seeing Santos there. Good shot. We've had the opportunity to watch Santos grow over the years. Father, Sebastian, former China goal player. And of course, his uncle, Tincho,
Yep.
Augustine, was playing in the World Polo League. Another former Tango player. So it's good to see Santos on his way. 7 goals. Here he goes. Merlos.
Ganzi. Can he pick this up? Ganzi, good first touch. Yeah, again, just beaten to it there by the number 3. But he read it well. Grant Ganzi. Nice pick up now on the near side. Pilot on the move once again. They are not stopping, Dale. Running and gunning. A little backhand chip shot there from Figueres. He's found Sapo, but Facundo read it, put his stick down, managed to pick up the ball. Oh, what a steal there by Ganzi. Incredible. Coming out of nowhere, and he's left that one now nicely now for Sapo. Cassette. Sapo, the under the neck. Here it comes. Goal.
Yeah, what a series of plays here. Started with Pierre stealing it from Sapo, but then Grant Ganzi and just makes a super play on Facundo. He didn't see him coming, and he leaves it for Sapo. And then he got in there and just caused a little commotion that gave Sapo the opportunity to find that open space. He actually hits the ball away from his goal, creates more space for himself, and as you said again, snaps that next shot for the goal.
So good goal, good play, good teamwork there from Casablanca. Time for our courtesy change. Well, Dale, we were talking about just now about the 10 goalers, and of course Facundo Pierres joins further 6 10 goalers on the field. He is currently ranked at 10 goals in the USA, in the Argentina, and in Great Britain. Has won 4 Argentine Opens, 6 US Opens and 6 British Opens, just to name but a few. Is also currently ranked the number 1 player in the world with 920 points, 9 ahead of Barto Castagnola.
That's amazing, right? Just by both of them. The amount of goal, that is the points, that is their points. Whoa, congratulations, guys.
So if you read the names, I mean, it really is just a who's who of the world of polo. So alongside Facundo Pierres, you've got Hilario Ulloa, Juan Martinero, Adolfo Emperoto Cambiaso, Pablo McDonough, and of course Hector Castagnola. So
yeah, great and unbelievable. And then just feed it down, even the 9s, 8s, 7s, 6, 5s, 4, even 2. As you go down, you get to some great sponsors playing. Great organizations, top organizations in the world. And so that's just fabulous to see here in our 6th season. And it just goes grown and grown and grown. And you and I are talking about the speed, and it's been so much fun every game. I just get lost in it now. I'm getting so many calls from people just really enjoying it. So congratulations to the league itself. And there we go. Everyone quickly back from the Kersey change. Under 3:35 and picked up and controlled by Sapo.
Cassette. Now that goal, I'm sure, has had a knock-on effect within the team. Casablanca seemed to be slightly on the back foot. Pilot very much up until that goal were controlling this game, and you can see how a goal like that, where all 4 players were involved, what a knock-on effect that can have as they come back out here now for the second half of the final Chukker in the first half of this opening match.
Okay, so 3:24 left. Both teams have not used their challenges. So we've had some triggers, and Sapo kind of spins around this one. Great play by Curtis Pilot. Curtis actually coming back into the game, and I think he saw where that ball was kind of trapped underneath Cassette. Sapo was kind of looking around for it, and then you had Facundo coming from the other side, so they kind of had him locked in there. They're going to put it for the spot, play 5A. This is a blocking call. And here we go.
Quickly taken, left behind for Facundo. Sends it back up. Pilot there. Taking out the number 2, I believe, Ben Sedon. And again, very quick, nicely done, nicely turned, a little deflection. That's why that ball didn't come through. Hilario will be the first man to pick it up. Just holds fire to allow everybody to get back in situ. Yeah, we can't wait too long. Pierres stops, turns. Again, precision. Absolute precision, as that will go to the number 2, Lucas James. And you see that's where that gap resulted in a goal.
Yeah, full four-player rotation going on. And as you notice, you'll see Curtis come into play. He was actually hooked up with Benzadone. And so that frees up a man. And a good give and go here now from Lucas James to find Santos going forward. Yep. But I like to see now the 4-player rotation. I said I Curtis Ware into 1, but he is coming in and making some plays in the middle of the field, and that frees up an extra man. That same way Casablanca plays with Grant Gansey. So this should be a fun second half here, but they're holding on to this 3-goal lead.
Under the neck, Rufino didn't make the contact, left behind for Sapo. Pierre is right in front of him, must allow the play. There it is on the boards. Hilario will take that first player out of the way to allow Rufino to make the play. Now tucking in behind. Sapo Cassette back up to the front. Hilario gets beaten to it, but only just here by the number 2, by Lucas James. Hilario picks it up off the boards. Steer Figueres surrounded again by 3 Pilot defenders. Well, Grant, beg your pardon, he was just in front of him. Yep, that was just one too many defenders. Gansey now will try and pick this one up. Does well, does very well. Gansey, will he get the chance to take a shot? Well, he did go for it. Slightly topped the ball, wants to win it back. And on the move. Facundo for Pilot. Cassette comes back. And a nice run here by Curtis Pilot. Good first touch. Facundo will take out Sapo to allow Curtis another touch. Oh, this is good. Just slightly too much of an angle there. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, but adding another dimension to their offensive attack. His target, Curtis, in the middle of the field. He was going to the man a lot, and now they're finding him. I mean, you see Facundo Pieta's coming up and working on the man to give Curtis more time. I think that should take us to the end of the first half. So both teams using everybody. Let's take a look at our first half, our halftime stats here. See if there's anything that stands out to you. Pretty even across the board here. Yeah, the 3 goals. Remember, 2 goals on handicap, so closer there to score. And very good time. Both teams underneath 5 goals or less on the foul. So very clean game. We'll let them get with their coaches, get organized. So stay with us. We'll be back for our second half of the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open.
My name is Nacho Estrada. I'm from Argentina, 8 goals.
Hilario Figueras, 5 goals from Argentina.
My name is Martín Jauregui. My handicap is 6 goals. I'm from Argentina.
Silvestre Novillo, and I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Tomás Pérez from Argentina, and I'm 6 goals.
Francisco Spinacci, and I am from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Juan Bolini, and I'm a 3-goal polo player right now, but it could be 8. And I'm from Argentina. No, actually, now I'm American.
No, here is amazing. The view, the fields, everything is super nice.
Question is what I don't like about Aspen. I think I like everything about Aspen. The weather, the field. Right now in the summer, I would say the best club in the world.
Friendship, the people, the scenery, everything. This is my 7th year coming in a row, and I feel like I'm at home right now. So me and the family were around like we know the place for a long time, and we enjoy the summer a lot.
When I come here winter and summer, I actually like Aspen more in summer. There's more stuff to do.
All the mountains around here, like it's a pretty nice place, and it is nice to play because there are very good horses, and I play with a lot of friends.
No, I like the polo, the horses, and the people.
I like to do mountain biking and to go to the lake.
Yes, going to the lake, stay here in the barn, everything.
It looks amazing. It's my first time here, but all the things they doing today is amazing. So I'm gonna be enjoy, and I appreciate to inviting me to be here in the season.
Christmas in July, kids are always looking forward for it. The day they come to Aspen, they know they relate it with Christmas in July. It's an extra that they have here.
I like Christmas in July because we get all together and we receive a lot of presents.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
I'm Jan-Erik Frank.
And a beautiful shot there of the Pilot Polo Farm or Grand Champions Polo Club. And we're playing today's game at the Pilot Polo Farm. And we have Casablanca going up against Pilot. Jan, you want to hit the teams one more time?
I'd be delighted to. Yes, they are Casablanca, who are, of course, at the moment still defending champions, led by Grant Ganzi. At number 1, playing off 3 goals. Then Rafino Benzadon, the 8-goaler at number 2. He picked up a goal in the first chukker. Sapo Cassette, the former 10-goaler, now playing off 9 goals at number 3, picking up 2 goals in the first chukker and 1 in the third. And, of course, the very talented young 6-goaler by the name of Hilario Figueras playing the number 4 position. Pilot, led, of course, by Curtis Pilot at number 1. At number 2, Lucas James. He picked up a goal in the first chukker, as did number 3, Santos Merlos, the 7-goaler. Both of them, of course, 7 goals. He picked up a goal in the first and in the third. And, of course, the 10-goaler, Facundo Pierres, picking up a goal in the second chukker. So you join us here at the top of chukker number 4. 7 goals to 4. Remember, Pilot getting 2 goals on handicap. They are a 24-goal team. Casablanca 26. And, well, for most of chukker 2, and parts of ChukkerTV. It was Pilot who were very much controlling this game. Things then started to pick up nicely for Casablanca. They left the field after finishing ChukkerTV with a goal apiece. But Casablanca at the moment still having quite a bit of work to do. And this looks like a very good start here to Chukker number 4 with a goal for the number 3, Sapo Cassette.
Sapo's going to pick up goal number 4, 3 from the field. And we set an amazing penalty 5A in the first Chukker from a good 140. And right here, just super ball control. And a very smart play by the Pilot team just to pull out of there, not to get caught on the penalty 1. And again, great sportsmanship there also for Sapo Cassette. Let everybody clear out, safety for all the players inside that red zone area. On the bowl in here, remember, for any of you new viewers, we do switch directions after every goal scored. So Casablanca will be headed towards the north goal and Pilot to the south.
And on the move, Rufino Ben-Sadon. Not getting challenged. Wants to maybe get a little bit closer there. Now then the lofted shot, and why not indeed? Well, if nobody challenges him, well then of course he will eventually take that shot. So Rufino picking up his second goal, and all of a sudden the table seemed to be turned. Casablanca within 1 goal now of Pilot's 7.
And they've done this a number of times, Casablanca, where they have a very strong chukker. Their 4 chukkers have been very strong in all of the tournaments. And so they come out of the tents ready to go. And this is what they do. They win those possessions like this and off to the races. And look at this, Sapo on the breakaway.
Yeah, not wasting any time. This then for the equaliser. Sapo Cassette, second touch. It's got a man on. Cassette with the third. And that's all it took, Dale. 3 touches from the throw-in.
Yeah, what a goal here. And look at this. 3 goals in 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Just right around 3. So that is great polo. And remember, about 20 plus to get back to the center. So that is just running and gunning. And that's going to get the equalizer. So 7-7, we got a match.
We do indeed. Second half, Chukker number 4. Remember, we play 6 Chukkers. And this, of course, is the first match of the Palm Beach Open 2024. 10 teams, a record 10 teams have entered this year. And this could now be the answer of a Pilot. This one going just slightly wide.
Bad luck there as Lucas worked the ball out of the bowl-in. And then Facundo, not wasting any time, hitting that to the far post. And actually, Santos getting a piece of it, just a little bit off to the near post. And that'll push us to the Kersey change. So very clean start to the second half here by both teams. And we'll get a great close-up here down in the pits, pony area. Facundo Pierez. He sees FP right there, Facundo's brand on his pants there.
And of course, Dale, you know the action continues tomorrow, Friday the 15th, 1 p.m. Kaya will be taking on the Maltese Falcons. You don't want to miss that. That's tomorrow, CTV Sports, Friday the 15th. And then the action continues here in the World Polo League and the Palm Beach Open Saturday morning, 10:30. Senfest taking on Travieso. We have a double header for you on Saturday, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Aspen Valley taking on Audi. So all the big names coming your way here on CTV Sports this weekend. And then, of course, Monday we continue in the afternoon. But prior to that, we've got the PTF, Polo Training Foundation, the Buzz Walker. Looking very much forward to that. So plenty of polo coming your way here on CTV Sports over the coming days, especially.
Yeah, and of course, great having the Pilot team here as team owner, 2-time U.S. Open winner, Curtis Pilot. One of America's top-ranked amateurs, ranked 8th in the world. And last season, he won the USPA Gold Cup, C.B. Whitney Cup, and made it to the U.S. Open Finals. They actually, with Gonzalito, actually won the Triple Crown when they first had it on the gauntlet. So they've done been very successful, loves polo, and he works out so much. He is really into the game. Out of the Mobile, Alabama area in the summer. Has a beautiful farm there where he plays a little bit in the summer, and they keep a lot of the ponies, rest them there, and he plays a little polo in the summer. He's not playing in Argentina, of course, or here in beautiful Wellington, Florida. On the knock-in, outlet pass, looking for, but then Benzadone bounces off the pony, Santos.
Merlos. Now then, he's going to try to capitalize on this. Yeah, slightly topped that ball. Picked up that very nicely by Pierres. Not much Ganzi could have done there. Pierres on the near side, corrects himself. Cassette right behind. Pierres, all cheeky, under the belly of that pony. Nicely done. Leaves it for the number 3 for Santos again. Now, Cassette moving out of the way. In comes the challenge from Ganzi. Repeating to the umpire. Umpire says, forget about it, play on. Long reach and a great hook. Ganzi now able to clear it towards those boards. But again, nobody there in a grey shirt. It will be Lucas James. Getting a little bit patchy again. Facundo. Pierres. Yeah, he got a little piece of it, did Sapo Cassette. As once again, Santos Merlos there trying to get closer and closer and closer to that goal mouth. Yeah, a little bit hit and miss there, Dale.
Yeah, now a good D here is the Casablanca team. And it has gone to the control game. As it was opened up. Casablanca, they opened it up in the beginning of the 4th, and then Pilot came in tight on their defense, and then they went to the control game. But I don't think you're going to see a lot of different switches here, Ian, here in the second half. Both of these teams are going to need to just kind of get into those playbooks. And so we're going to see different styles. And look at, now Casa's going to open it back up.
Rufino. Fortunately, gives it to Pilot. Oops. Well, we will take a little time out there. Make sure that everybody's okay.
It's just looking at the breakaway play there, just coming around the corner, or headed down the field there. And Rufino, so we'll make sure everything's okay. 7-7 still. 3, like I said, 3 quick goals by Casablanca to start out this for Chukker. They went into the half 7-4, like you said, 4-3 at the beginning, and remember, but the two goals on handicap, and so actually Casablanca outscoring them by a goal from the field, and then we had that second Chukker. He shot a Rufino. He looks like he's okay, so that's a good sign. Very skilled. We talked a lot about the 7 and 8 goal players. You know, we always talk about the 10. And but man, it's some fantastic 6, 7, 8 goal players, and that are ready to make that jump. And when you talk about when you have this 26 goal league, when you have those players like that, you can have these teams that are 24, 25, 26 goal teams go to easily 24 to 26, 26, 27, 28.
Easy.
You know, you're almost playing. It kicks it up into the 30 goal range, and that's what's so great about the 26 goal level of polo, and being, of course, World Polo League being the highest rated polo in the U.S. outside of Argentina. And so it looks like he's going to be okay there, but he had possession. So we have a fair play possession as Polo did have control, and both teams turning up the defense here. Facundo and Benzadone turned around by Pierres.
I beg your pardon, Benzadone, they're appealing that he might have had somebody run into his swing. Umpire said no, that's not the case. And easy pickings here for Facundo Pierres, taking that ball all the way to goal.
Yeah, Facundo's going to escape the play here. And he got in a little bit of a joust there, but Facundo gets out in front. And good play there by Curtis. You see how Curtis was tying up Ilario, pushing him just wide just to give Facundo just enough time to get by. And then Sapo had no play there, so you just kind of had to let him go. And looks like they're going to take this one to the center, so we might have a technical foul against the Casablanca team. And remember the technical foul in the World Polo League, the ball can be placed. They can drop the ball wherever. Usually starts, they can go over the penalty 5B, but they can work that ball all the way down to an open goal penalty 2. If needed, it is determined by the umpire. And so they're going to get possession back to Pilot on the 5B.
Quickly taken by Facundo. Nice little layup shot there. He was looking for his number 2, looking for Lucas James. And another whistle. Yeah, it's getting a little bit patchy again now here.
They come together here on the ride-off. Let's keep an eye on it. Ilario on the gray. Slows it down. Keeps it in between 2 players. And then gets out in front of Santos. And then right there they come together. And that's where you hear the whistle. And it looks like they're going to go uneven ride-off.
Yeah.
Now remember our ride-off, 45 degrees or less. Not too far in front, not too far behind. Same relative speed. And they do sometimes move these up, so we'll see what they decide. Umpire decide on the field. It is discretionary for the umpires, as is the technical foul. Discretionary based on where they place the ball. They have the ability also to work with the IRO, third man, based on the plays there on. It looks like maybe they're discussing this. And so that's, ball placement is such a huge part of the game of polo, especially with these teams that have been so strong from the penalty line. And we've seen what it's been amazing to see. Even at the, I think we're breaking this down, and we've been talking about at the 12 goal, the 8 and 12 goal level, how the teams have been. Okay, so the umpires decide to trigger this one. As one umpire was thinking maybe let's move it to a 4. The other one was saying maybe we say keep it at the center. Is that ball was kind of just outside the gray area. The ride-off was about 40 yards back from the center, just outside the 60. We talked about a lot of it inside that 20-yard area where we really got to be careful. 20 yards either side of the center. Those balls are going to get moved. This one they decided, based on the speed and the contact, that they just go with the center hit. So 5B, opportunity for the 2-pointer.
And it'll be Hilario Figueres. Taps it in. Wants to get a little bit closer, so I'm sure got a set play up there. Sleeve. There is the pass up to the front. There's a grey shirt there. Cassette not going to get to it in time. But in comes Rufino. Can't control it. Oh, nicely done. As Ben Sadon was supposed to be the recipient of that pass. So let's see if he got on that line before Pilot did.
Take him around the corner here starts with Rufino. Then a quick give and go
there
by Sapo Cassette. And that ball was inside the 30. Now remember, both teams receive another challenge in the second half. They did not need to use any in the first half. And I guess they did have a right-of-way violation called here, so we'll see if they decide to. Okay, so Pilot was going to go. Pilot decided to challenge this call. And they're going to go ahead and lose their challenge. So for Chukker challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see maybe they thought they were thinking that ball maybe was a little wide, or maybe Rufino didn't get on the right of way. So they got to look at that one, slow it down. And they had Ruffino there in time and on the right of way. So that will give a little bit of an advantage here to Casablanca just for the second half. And they'll have an open goal penalty to Sapo.
For the equaliser. No mistake. Sapo Cassette picking up his third goal in this fourth chukker. And with that, as I just said, the equaliser. So 8 goals apiece. And that will bring us to the end of chukker number 4. 2 more chukkers coming your way here in this opening match of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open. Make sure you join us when we return in just a few moments for chukker 5 and 6.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
All right, fifth chukker action. And, well, went in 7-4, Pilot, and came out of the fourth chukker 8-8. So very good chukker here by Casablanca to get it level.
And it'll come down to now the last 2 chukkers. A lot at stake here. Casablanca, defending champions, would like to win their opening match, as would Pilot as well. So, as you said, Dale, we've got a game on. 8-8. There's the lineup on the halfway line. Ball's thrown back into play. Let's see who's going to get off to the better start here. Well, barely had that ball been thrown into play. We have a whistle, an early whistle here in chukker 5.
Oh, Paul, the ball's going to pop out here. Keep an eye on it. And then Santos was jumping on the right of way, but looked like Curtis came over, made a hook on him. So they're going to put that ball back there for a 5A for the spot. Casablanca. Ooh, Sapo gets underneath this one, but it's going to land right here for Ruffino.
And Ruffino would like to run with this one on the near side. Look at him go, Ruffino. Ruffino under the neck, a difficult angle. Well played, Ruffino Bensadon.
Yeah, Ruffino turning it on here. He had one in the first chukker and then picked up another in the fourth. And then, like you said, this is like a little lob wedge shot by Sapo. Sets it in there. And again, nice play by Ilario to keep Lucas out of the play. And that gave Benzadone the opportunity to hit that little near side neck shot. Not much angle, but hit it to that open space again and then snap the next shot goal.
So they take the lead, 9-8. Still early days here in chukker 5. Ball's back in play. And I think, Dale, the end result's going to be a very close one. Pierres Still Facundo Pierres round the outside of Benzadon. Pierres checks, has a little look. He did that a little bit earlier as well, just giving it that very important little touch there. Cassette stops, turns. Needs to be allowed to make that play. Yeah, well, you could see that as clear as daylight. Player just coming across that right of way, and you can see Sapo Cassette in disbelief. See it again here.
Sapo slows it down. And then goes for the pass, but yeah, I think maybe Sapo was hoping for a little bit of a harder hit. Because good read by Facundo. Well done by Grant, too, getting in there. Got kind of hung up, but then took the most direct route out. So they allow that play to move on. And then just a broken play here. Just a little bit of a miss hit. And then Facundo jumping on the right of way quickly. Catching one of the Casablanca players there coming across. Right away violation. And inside the 60, so that ball's going to be set up here for a penalty 2, 30-yard shot. You can pass the stick back to Santos Merlos.
Well, you can't hit them any straighter or better than that. Straight down the middle, as you said, Dale. No mistake there for the man with the number 3 on his shirt, Santos Merlos, picking up his 3rd goal of the game.
Both teams only giving up one penalty 2.
Yep.
Very well done by both teams, keeping each of the opposing team off of the penalty line today. And we had the 1, but otherwise everything's been a 5A or 5B. So very well organized, and both units working well. Uh-oh. Here we go. As it looked like Merlos is going to get out in front on the Bay Pony here, and that's a nice approach shot. Ooh.
Yeah, very quick coming out of that scrum. Picked up now by the number 2 for Pilot. Second attempt in front of goal. Can he get a piece of it? He does, but it deflects off the pony, off the number 3. Santos Merlos picking up another one.
Yeah, Santos breaks out of the bowl in here, full speed. Had a little trouble right there inside 30, but Lucas James, very quick with the stick, comes around the corner, gets going back towards the goal. Hey, everybody's going to converge on him right here. Bounces off the pony. Got to go with the non-call there. Looks like everybody's clearing out. And then Grant almost got a stick on it. Santos had the opportunity to make a hook and then pick up the loose ball to get his 3rd goal of the day from his 3rd from the field, one, and he has another one from the penalty line, so 4 for the day.
So double figures in, Pilot regaining the lead, and they've won the next throw-in. A nice pass once again coming from Pierres up to the front door there, looking for Lucas James. And, well, he who seeketh findeth. Lucas James picking up his 2nd goal of the match.
Yeah, Lucas once said, we talked about him getting out in front. Love watching him run the goal. He's another one of those players when he gets out in front, especially on 7 goals, is deadly. And a very, very quick play out of the bowling. Both teams have been very, very strong when they come out of the bowl, and they come out with a lot of power, a lot of speed. Both organizations' horses looking very, very top notch today. That'll run us into our courtesy change here for the 5th. Well, they got their lead back, so kind of a little bit of a roller coaster up and down here. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a question of staying focused and keeping the concentration levels high. I think that's what's very important here. We've seen how Casablanca can turn things around at the drop of a hat, but we've also seen how Pilot can do the same thing. So it's just keeping that focus, keeping your head down, get the job done. And as I said, I think it's going to be a very, very close final score right at the very end.
Yeah, remember, as the tournament goes on, Pilot, they'll be headed up against this Casablanca. They'll be headed up against Alegria and the Maltese Falcons. And in that case, Alegria and Sugar And well, actually, Augustine Merlot. So Santos will be going up against his uncle with Fred Mannix there. And they're setting up the rest of that team. And then also with Model C Falcons, Mia Cambiaso. They're playing, scoring the winning goal in the Rob Seaver.
Yep.
Seaver Memorial.
That was a very, very close game.
Right at the end, yeah.
Right at the end, yeah.
Right at the end. And congratulations to her. So it's going to be fun to watch her play. And here we go. We've got everybody back in after the courtesy change. Grant Gansey.
Yeah, gets the support from Hilario. He does have the advantage of having those slightly longer arms than everybody else. But and Sapo Cassette, yeah, not much they can do here. That ball will go down and over that halfway line. Now then, Sapo Cassette, he knows he's got a man on, gets pushed further into his own half. Cassette trying to tee it up in such a way that he could drop that near side backhander. Nicely picked up now by Gansey. Grant. He's chasing his own ball. Pilot. Curtis Pilot with a lovely little backhand. Enough there for Facundo Pierres to take it, turn it, and disperse it out to the left-hand side. Big slam on the brakes there for the number 3 for Santos Merlos.
Great angle there by Curtis.
Yep.
Just enough, Jan.
Yep.
You know, you don't need to hit it far. Just got to hit that two-yard angle for Facundo to pick up. And a little miss hit here. Breakaway play. Santos, he's got Grant going forward with, look at this ball. Well done, Curtis, coming back from right to left.
That ball will just run out of bounds. But again, see, they're back in the game.
Yeah, the pace picked up here, too, for both teams. Curtis Pilot working out a lot with Ariano. Julio Ariano does a lot of coaching with Curtis also. And Facundo works with them. And Curtis's Polo has been very, very strong. As you can say, you can see his rotation, playing in front of the game, in the back. Now he'll go in front, and it's going to be controlled by Facu.
Yeah, early challenge coming in from Benzadon. Pierre is able to pick it up again. There's the pass straight down the middle. He's found Pilot Curtis. But Sapa Cassette has sent Grant Gansey upfield. And there's that pass. But this time it's going to go to Rufino. Rufino tries to extend it, send it back over to Gansey. Gansey with the near side. Hello.
Wow.
Hello.
What a goal. Yeah, the 1-2-3 combination. This is not an easy goal. Double G. Grant Gansey. Sapo takes his time. Santos outlet pass uses the area right there, picked up by Rufino. And Grant was there, but I like how Grant waits here. You know, he doesn't go too far. And that ball just gets by Lucas James. But again, if Grant goes too far there, even though he had more room, then he overruns the play. So well done being composed just to wait. And then not an easy finish, but gets it done on the near side next shot. And look at this. This is going to be a fantastic 6 chukker. So you don't want to miss it. We'll be right back for our 6th and final chukker.
Another great season. We had a blast this year. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better. And we got lucky with the rain this year and had a lot of fun polo.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen playing with these great people. Amazing views every day. I mean, how could you ask for more?
Best part about being out here in Aspen for the polo is the fields, the community, Melissa and Mark, the great competition, and the amazing horses, and how the horses enjoy being out here.
I love the town, I love the valley, I love also spending time here in Carbondale. So I just love this place in general. I have a lot of friends. I've made lots of friends over the years. The Ganses have created a spectacular place here that has become a really important summer destination for polo in America.
Aspen, I love it that our family's around, there's a ton of horses, a ton of golf, and a lot of fun polo. So.
Welcome back. 6 chukker action. You called it, Dale. We have a game on our hands here. Just that 1 goal in it. 2 goals coming in from Casablanca in chukker 5, but 3 goals in from Pilot. They were level at one point. It was 8 goals apiece, 11 goals to 10 at the moment. Pilot, remember, they are the 24-goal team up against the defending champions Casablanca 26-goal team. So all to play for here now then in the 6th and final chukker. Dale, any prediction from your side?
This is going to go to the end. No, I'm enjoying this game, and both teams have just been mixing it up, using all different kinds of styles. So we'll see what happens here. Should be a great final 6 chukker. Facundo Pieta is going to win the bowl in here. Tries to sneak away with it. And right here, Benzadone, they drop it. And it looked like Sapo was trying to clear out there. I guess they're going to call him for the right-of-way violation now. At the moment, remember, Pilot lost their challenge in the 4th.
Yep.
So Casa still has one for the 6th.
Well, let's see if they even need to play it. So a little bit of a debris on the field there. It needs to be cleared. Well, it's going to go in favor of Pilot.
Sapo tried to clear out there, but I guess they thought it was a little too close. But Sapo, very good with the challenge system, though. He's going to save it. So he must have thought maybe he might have been. So here we go with the 60-yard penalty for Santos Merlos.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nicely
Very well
done.
hit. First 60 of the day. Santos, 100% from the penalty line.
Indeed. And that makes it a full dozen for Pilot. So, Casablanca, aware of the fact that they are not only playing against a very well-mounted team, very strong team, but now also against the clock. Ball's in play. And, of course, it would help if they could win those throw-ins. And it looks like that might have been just a little bit too aggressive there as Casablanca lays into Santos Merlos.
Keep an eye on number 3 in the black helmet. Has control. Does he get around? Yeah, he does. And then you have the contact. So they'll be looking on that play, of course, to see if Santos made his turn. And see what they decide to do. Here, it looks like, yeah, he's going to be good on the turn, so they're going to go with the uneven ride-off. And now this is one that was different. If you remember, the one with Ilario, and a little bit of different contact.
Yeah.
When Lucas kind of rubbed Ilario, he kind of rubbed him a little in front, not really hard, a little like trading paint, not a big. This one a little more aggressive, a little harder, and closer to the center, only about 5 yards off the center. So they'll move that to the 60. And Santos just made one down in the north end zone. So an opportunity here to go up by 3. Santos Merlos on a beautiful black mare. And he is dialed in. Wow, that ball was dead center. Great swing. And you could see it, you know, when he was just a little dude. He was definitely going to be following his father's footsteps. And I got to say, his grandfather's footsteps and the whole crew, because there's a lot of Merloses out there. Yeah.
Well, we are back to where we were at the end of Chukker number 3 when Pilot led by 7-4. And now they lead by 13-10. So again, that 3-goal cushion very much in Pilot's favour. What will the response be here from Casablanca? Let's have a look at the clock. Still plenty of time, but they need to start scoring, and they need to start scoring quickly.
Yeah, they want to get it going here, and Benzadone's going to run the right side here. Luca's going to go to speed stick. Neutral play, well done. Loose ball play, though, bounces off the pony just out to the outside, and Sapo's going to have an opportunity to break this one in. About 80 yards out now, inside the 60, leaves it for Benzadone. Turned around, here comes Facu.
And Pierres will have 2 defenders from Casablanca on him, of course. Cassette. Yeah. Gets out on top. Well done. Just before they get across the halfway line, a swing and a miss on the near side. Nicely picked up. Well read by Ben Sadon. Ganzi also. There is the tail shot there looking for Sapo Cassette. No love lost here. And that will end up in front of Hilario Figueres. Now then, where are his attacking players? He's got one just in front of him. He'll run this one as long as he possibly can. Still Hilario loses control. But luckily for him, Sapo Cassette was there, tucks in very nicely. And a whistle will stop the play after Cassette thought he was robbed.
Well, let's see if looks like Cassette gets this ball turned to the inside. Watch if the line changes. Yeah, right there. So he's already got to change, and that's where Santos going to get caught on the near side. Now, Santos gets it a little earlier when Sapo's starting to get that ball moved. Then it'll be okay. And no opportunity to challenge here. So that's going to be an opportunity now for Casablanca. And that ball was... I think just outside, about 80 yards out.
Yeah.
So you might see that get the open goal here. And like I said, Sapo Cassette has been deadly from the penalty line. Yeah, you are going to get the penalty 3 40-yarder. So open goal penalty, Sapo. No problem. Once again, Sapo. Man, he has been so strong.
So, 11-13, Dale. 2 goals in it.
Perfect timing there, Yan. Just try to get one, maybe one more before the Kersey change would be good. Would really be good. On the other side, of course, Pilot's going to be looking for the possession here. Love the gray mare that Lario's on there. We've seen her play times this summer. This winter playing, and she runs the way she runs so smooth. And look at this. Lucas James on the move out in front. Sapo coming in. Oh, off to the right side.
Picked up by Ganzi. Left behind for... well done, Grant, because Facundo Pierres is right there. Ball comes off the boards. Under the next shot. Rufino slightly yanks it over to the right-hand side. There is the backhander from Lucas James. Oh, mistake there by Hilario.
I think Grant's going to get on that.
I think so too.
Again, great composure by Grant. Not to move as quick, but maybe just let this ball develop, this play develop a little more. And that just bad luck there. Facundo just going to go for it. That ball didn't move any. They had a little movement. Then you're going to get that quick line change, and Facu's okay, but the ball actually, he topped that ball, so that ball is actually still rolling across the field.
Yeah.
So that'll take us to our Kersey change with 3:27. 2-goal difference. Anybody's match still.
Anyone's game. And,
great match. Start out the 2024 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. I'm excited to see these different teams. Like we said, remember you got Kaya Polo. They're also in bracket 1, and they're going to be playing against Casa, Alegria, and Maltese Falcons. And then you have Park Place. And congratulations to Park Place, making it to getting ready for the finals of the Founders Cup. And it'll be on Sunday. You'll be out at the stadium, and we'll have a special guest here in the studios. So make sure you either join us at ChukkerTV Sports or at the field. Great shot here, Curtis Pilot, on the sideline right here. Get on the bald-faced chestnut. And Rafino and Sapo coming out, talking. Grant on the far side. And then we go into that bracket 3. In the end, like you said, they play against each other. So you know, Sunfest, Travieso, Aspen Valley, and Audi. So going to be some great matches.
Yeah, and they start tomorrow, as you said, Dale. Just to remind you, Kaya taking on the Maltese Falcons. That's tomorrow, Friday the 15th at 1 p.m. Make sure you tune in for that. And then Saturday morning, 10:30, Sunfest versus Travieso, and on Saturday the doubleheader 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Aspen Valley versus Audi.
Okay, possession hand here with the 5A right before the Kersey change. Casablanca Sapo
sends it out to the right hand side. 3:24 on the clock. Bensadon will outplay the first challenger there from Pilot. Still Bensadon comes off the back of a pony of Facundo Pierres. But Bensadon working it. Here comes the under the neck.
Oh, that ball got eyes? No?
Yeah, well, it did.
Good positioning again. Curtis escorting it off the field. Both teams have been so well structured around the field. And we haven't seen many breakaways. If they are, they've been quick plays. And the defense has been great here now. Little change. Is they're going to have Santos bring it out, and Facu's going to fall into the rumble seat.
Okay, now what is... well, that's the play that they've got planned out for this. Facundo Pierres, completely left to his own devices. Nice long shot up to the front door. Oh, yes. Now then, he did well. Hilario Figueres did very well, stuck with his man. Turns defense into offense. Left behind now for Sapo. Sapo, Cassette, everybody will have to move. Cassette eyeing up that goal mouth. Still Sapo Cassette. Gets it over the halfway line. Got a good run going on here. Former 10-goaler, now 9-goaler. There's the shot. I think he might have just slightly pulled it out to the right. Yeah. Well, definitely.
He didn't have much angle, right?
No, he didn't.
I thought he might get the curve,
yeah.
though. He didn't have much angle. Good defense there. Now, down by 2. They need to get a defensive stand here. They're going to switch it back up. Santos is just going to leave this one now for Facundo.
Out to the right-hand side. Ganzi. Yeah, he got a piece of it. Picked up quickly by Bensadon. Back to Pierres. Nobody to play it to. I think he's going to run this one himself, Dale.
Everybody just picking up a man here. Look at Hilario's got to watch the center here, Jan, but look at Sapo coming back.
Nearly did he get a piece of it. Little backside of that, little near side backside from Lucas James. Picked up again by Merlos. Couldn't control it. Ganzi clears it.
Good read there by Lucas on the earlier one, and now Lucas is going to pick this one up again. Near side, offside, open, back shot. Oh, he did this the same shot that he did at the beginning. His first goal of the day, I believe, Lucas. Remember when he opened that ball up?
Yep.
Watch his shot. Near side, and switch to the offside, and he got to hit it behind. Ilario, so Ilario doesn't have an opportunity, and that's going to go ahead and finish it there. And Lucas finishes it the same way he started it, and here's your stats. And they're going to go right down the line here. Very, very clean. A little bit more throw-ins, one by Pilot. And but both teams very clean, under 10 fouls. Just a wide open, awesome game to watch. And congratulations to Pilot getting their first win. But a lot of pole to be played. The Yans of Casablanca. Any final words?
Congratulations, Pilot, making a debut appearance and winning. So well done, all 4 players. I'm sure plenty to talk about for Casablanca, but this is and was only the first game. So plenty more, as you said, Dale, action to come. And we'll be bringing it to you, of course, here at CTV Sports.
For Jan Attic Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.